on here? I hope your life is nothing but peaches right now. Not really sure what that just meant, but it sounds pretty good, right? Anyway, for today's video, we will be making a rational approach analysis of that dreaded fear of rejection. And from that analysis, we will extrapolate a no-nonsense mindset, if you will, for dispelling that fear instantly. Instantly meaning right now. Later, I will share with you a personal experience I had with rejection. And lastly, we'll conclude with the word of the day. But before we begin, be sure to work that subscribe button. It's located right down here for those of you playing along at home. And always feel free to share your comments below. They are much appreciated and they grant me the necessary feedback for shaping my future videos. Okay, let's get it on. Now, having an interest in someone, yet being hesitant to let that person know of the attraction, is a circumstance to which most of us can relate. It happens all the time. Probably has happened since the age of primitive man. Luckily, and in my view, this kind of unwarranted reluctance is easily emendable when we apply a little logic. Let me explain. If you believe that the person to whom you are attracted is available, obviously very important, then you have not one reason, but two reasons to let that person know of your interest. The first reason for making someone aware of your romantic feelings is that doing so can actually save you time. No matter how that person reacts to your advances, you have your answer. You're not left to languish for weeks or months or even years in a hazy world of hypotheticals, always wondering what if. You know exactly where it is that you stand with that person. Either you're now free to commence a relationship with him or her, or if your feelings are not reciprocal, then you're now free to move on and pursue someone else without uncertainty. The second reason for pulling the trigger is that it might actually spare you headache later on. Now, what I mean is, whenever you approach a potential partner, how he or she reacts to you will be highly suggestive of that person's character. For example, suppose you finally muster the courage to ask Brittany on a date. To this, Brittany replies very civilly, "Thank you, but I'm not looking right now," or "I'm with someone at the moment," or "Thanks, but you're not really my type." From her answer, you can reason that Brittany is probably a very nice person, but for you, wrong place, wrong time, wrong woman. I mean, no big deal. Conversely, let's say you invite Katie out for coffee. Unlike Brittany, Katie laughs right in your face. She tells you to dream on and then calls you a taint taster just for spite. Now, it may not seem like it, but Katie has just unwittingly done you a monumental favor. She has revealed her ugly true colors to you right up front without wasting any of your time. Now, you need not commit to a relationship with her, only to learn later on that you're trapped with a terrible, toxic person. You're welcome. And that is that, really. To briefly review, whenever you are interested in someone whom you believe to be on the market, you should not delay in making your move because A, procrastinating on the matter serves only to waste your time and in some cases prevents you from seeking other viable options, and B, approaching that person offers you an immediate and critical insight into his or her constitution, an insight to possibly reveal that person unworthy of your affection. Much better to apply your attentions to someone of an appropriate character than to just squander them on someone unhealthy and caustic to your well-being. On that last point, I have a personal experience that I would like to share with you that might prove enlightening. Many years ago, I was in a local club with a group of people. About 20 feet away from where we were, there was this woman who was so attractive that I could not look away from her. While I watched her, I must have seen 8 or 10 guys, one after the next, walk up to her, get rejected, and walk away. Now, even though I had seen this, I felt compelled to throw my own hat in the ring. So I got up, approached her, and in short, she told me that she was in no way interested. Like I said, in short. So, humiliated, I walked back to the group that I was there with, and they wasted no time in having a few laughs at my expense. And I would say probably for the next half an hour, I felt like a total idiot. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, how is this experience supposed to be inspirational? Well, I will tell you how. Like I said, for about 30 minutes, I felt lousy. But then once that time had passed, from that moment, all the way through today, I am so glad that I took my shot. Yeah, she turned me down, so what? From that one encounter, I gained probably 15 years of pride and self-confidence that I might not otherwise have had I not taken that chance. Something to think about. Okay, I hope this video was in some way helpful for you. As always, you're welcome to like and subscribe and leave your comments below. Lastly, the word of this video is eucatastrophe. Eucatastrophe, the sudden or favorable resolution of events in a story, aka a happy ending. Keep your eye on the prize, and I will see you next time.